Hi Amanda, this is Christina. This is a video that I was mentioning about in the group, offering some suggestions on how to improve your online presence. I did a little bit of research, so I'm just going to go ahead and dive right in. So, as we know, any consumer, if they're looking for a product or a service, they go to Google and they type in a keyword, for example, in that search bar, such as virtual business manager, right? Now, I was trying to figure out the type of service that you offer, how people would be searching for you, right? Because I know a lot of times we see people that are virtual assistants, virtual business managers, they really market on social media, but Google is a high traffic, I mean, the number one search engine overall. YouTube is, of course, in the second place. So I was trying to figure out certain keywords to where you would be able to rank. Now, I did look locally, well, statewide actually, and I didn't find anything that would be comparable for like a competitor or somebody that's doing the same thing as you. It's more listings, um, right, and then banking. So I didn't really see anything. So you definitely want to focus on more of like the national keyword. Now, let me tell you a little bit what I mean by that. So typically when we see a location at the end of that, that tells us that that's like a local consumer. So for example, for you, it'd be a business looking for this type of position. Now, most businesses, I feel that they would looking, if they're looking for a virtual business manager, they're going to be looking on like LinkedIn, right? Or ZipRecruiter, Indeed, things like that. Which, by the way, if you don't have a LinkedIn account, I would definitely do that for sure. Create one and make sure that, so this is your Google business profile, right? I seen that you had one created when I did a search for you. Definitely with your Google business profile, I really feel it's beneficial since you already have one created. Go ahead and start filling the rest of the information out. So make sure that you have your business description and you have virtual business manager in there, right? That keyword, phone number, business, email address, website URL. Even though you don't want, say, your home address to be listed, you could have it where it's not visible and that you can just put your service area. Now, I know you're going to be focusing more on like a broader scale, like the countrywide or national wide, right? You're not really necessarily Alabama, but just go ahead and do like your local metro area. So at least that gets your Google business profile visible. Now, whether or not you're going to get any visibility within your area for that, I don't know, because just looking at Alabama. Now, if I did maybe, let me see exactly where you're located at. I think I saw, let me just see, oh, I think it was your Facebook page where I think I saw where you're located. So New Market. Okay, so let me just see. Um, New Market. Maybe if I was going to say if I do an actual location. No, it says we're coming up with a lot of like business listings. Let me look up Burr. Let me see if I can spell it right. Okay, yep, so job listings. Okay, I thought maybe something would come up. But since you're not necessarily advertising that you're just a business manager, you're actually advertising that you are digital management. So I don't know if you're eventually going to be hiring on like a team of virtual business managers. It would still be ideal to go ahead and at least get this out so that people will be able to find you online. So if they do a search result, your Google business profile is going to come up, which I don't know what this is right here with your Facebook page. And then also to clients that you're working with, make sure they leave a review, make sure that you're commenting on the review, thanking them, and make sure you're doing weekly posts with photos and make sure they're geotagged to the area. And even though, like, say your area is New Market, if you have a higher populated area that's near you within, I think, like, I don't know, maybe, I think you go to like 50 miles, definitely put that within your service area. Okay. Now, going back to SEO, right? This is where we talk about whenever we're trying to get your site to rank within the organic listings, which that's this section right here, right? These are websites that essentially have Google's requirement of 1,500 to 2,000 words of content on their homepage, and of course the keywords within it, right, that we're searching for. Now, what drives the content are going the keywords that we're talking about. The more content you have on your site, the better, because then Google stays on your site more and then indexes your site for more keywords. So for example, if you're advertising that you're doing other services, so not just business being a virtual business manager, but other virtual services. I would have back pages on your site with the content and the keywords, so that'll help you rank for those keywords as well. Now, the only one I found, let me see here. Okay, I just want to look there. So looking at this website right here, I just wanted to kind of get an overview of like a company that now they have a team of virtual business managers, but I just wanted to kind of see the behind the scenes of what's going on to their site. Actually, let me backtrack here. Looking at your site, overall, oh, I love your photo. I love your color scheme, by the way. The only thing I would definitely recommend is that we talked about, right? Getting that content on there with keywords. So virtual business manager, right? All over your homepage, make sure you do it about like 15 times, bold that buyer intent keyword or keyword, and then that'll help you rank within that listings. Now, and also too, like I said, the services, the back pages, I would recommend doing that as well. Okay, now taking a look at what's going on the behind the scenes to your website. Now, as you can see here, there's no data that's coming up for your site. So I don't know if you just set it up or actually, you know what, let me look here to see what type of platform you have. Okay, because there are some website platforms that do not do SEO, so it doesn't help it out, like Squarespace is one. So hopefully you don't have a Squarespace site because they definitely are not SEO friendly. You wouldn't be able to rank within Google at all. But either way, I mean, I see this a lot for companies. They have a beautiful website, but there's no data in the background. And that's because they've never had an SEO person work with them, right, to actually help with get their rankings and get more visibility to their site. And so I see this a lot. So don't worry, there are no problems there. We just need to get your website ranking, right? And like I said, getting those keywords on there would really help, okay? And then also too, something that'll help. Now this right here is what we call referring domains, essentially shout outs from outside resources such as website, blogs, and directories. Now, what would help improve your Google rating as well would be what we call citations. So that is your website address. Again, even if it's your home address, whenever you list them on directories, you can make them not visible, your phone number, your website URL, and your email address. And we really give that information out to as many places as possible, right? So directories like Yelp, Yellow Pages, Super Pages, and make sure that they're streamlined. So all the data is the same. Same thing with your social media platforms, LinkedIn. I don't know if you have a YouTube business channel or not. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, right? Make sure they are all the same and the same name, phone number, email address. So that'll really help Google recognize your business as well. Now, going back to what I was looking at, this Virtual Gal Friday site. Now, again, I know they have like a hiring where businesses can actually go and to look or to hire potential virtual assistants, legal assistants, medical assistants, basically all virtual type positions, management positions, as well as assistants, right? It looks like they have a coaching program too. But I was really main concerned on what they had going on the behind the scenes. Now, this is the amount of people that's going to their site every month based off of the keywords they have on their site. Now, just taking a look here, as you can see here, now I know you're not legal, but like, see, look, virtual manager, business manager, there's not a lot of traffic for that. I don't know if you do blah, blah, blah. Bookkeeping, tongue tie there. Um, that's a pretty good, decent size traffic volume one. Um, legal, virtual assistants, and bookkeeping, medical, work from home, virtual. That's a pretty good traffic volume one, but that it seems like that'd be a little bit tricky to kind of get within the search results there. But virtual. So definitely legal. I know that again, they kind of focus on the legal and medical assistance. So I don't know. I don't believe because I don't think I saw that within your website. I'm just kind of taking a look here. So virtual assistant accounting. I don't know if you do that, but as you can see here, right, the good amount of traffic volume. So as you can see, accounting assistant. So there are certain keywords that have higher traffic volume than others that are really beneficial to get on your site because then you'll rank more within searches that are done by more people, right? So you get that more visibility and essentially growing your business. I hope you found this video helpful. I think if you just focus on working on your Google business profile, getting more content on your website, especially your homepage, doing those back pages as well, getting the keywords on there, that'll really help kind of optimize your online presence and get more visibility and essentially converting to new leads for you every month by people finding you online. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me, but I hope you're having a wonderful day. Take care.